Okay, in this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to draw a little man in paint. So what you need to do, you need to open paint and shape your canvas. You can do this if you click in the bottom right corner, and the shape we want is a rectangle that is about 1.5 times as long as it is wide. So once we've got the correct shape, I think I'm going to make this ever so slightly wider. You choose the circle tool, which is in the bottom left. I think it's called the ellipse tool technically, and you choose a second option which draws a border and fills the shape. You then select black, which is already selected with the left mouse button, and I'm going to go for a yellow face, which I select by clicking the right mouse button over the yellow. I then draw the face roughly in the center of the page, like so. Okay, I then want to change the secondary color, again by clicking the right mouse button. I'm going to give my man blue eyes, but obviously you might go for brown or even a green. So you put one, it needs to be above halfway up the circle and in the left half of the circle. So it's sort of in the top left quadrant of the circle, and a second eye at an equal height in the right higher quadrant. Okay, the nose. I usually use either the pencil or the paintbrush tool. I think today I'm going to use the paintbrush tool. I choose, which is already pre-selected, but I would choose the middle circular brush, and I usually go for a browny orange colour. The nose is a simple triangle but with only two sides. So you can imagine if I drew a third side in like so, that's a triangle, but in this picture I only need the two sides of a triangle. The next stage would be to add the pupils. Select the black as your primary colour using the left button and add pupils to the face, like so. Okay, you can see already the man's looking remarkably lifelike. There are a few things missing. You probably noticed we need a mouth and some ears. So for the mouth, I usually like to go for a nice a pink or this red. I think reddier pink I'm going to go for. No, I've selected that as my primary colour with the left mouse button. Okay, what I like to do for the mouth is get the ellipse tool again the secondary fill option. So for this I'm going to choose two different pinks and then draw what looks quite like a mouth, if you'll notice. Then I want to draw the central line in the mouth, and for that I will just use simply the line tool, the thinnest setting, and a black colour. So you just, once you've set up this tool, so that's the line, thinnest line, black as your primary colour, you then left click on the far side of the mouth, bring the line across to the right and release the click. So that was a drag up. You can see now there's a firm black line in the middle of the mouth. And already the picture's looking pretty good, but if you just want to add a bit more detail, I'm going to show you how to add some ears. So once again you choose the ellipse tool, but this time you want the top choice, i.e. the unfilled shape. We'll then drag an ellipse on the side of the face, and already you can see that looks quite a lot like an ear, although I think in this case that was a little too big. I'm going to redo it like this. You then choose the pencil tool and you draw a C shape around the ellipse for a realistic ear. Depending on which angle you want the head to be at, you can repeat on the right hand side, or on this particular picture I'm just going to do a bit on the right hand side like this, and voila. The only thing left to do is eyebrows. So I like to go for a spray paint eyebrows. I think it gives a more realistic hair effect. So I choose a nice brown colour, and I just simply spray a layer above the eyes on each eye, being careful not to spray over the mouth. For the hair, I often do my hair in the same colour as the eyebrows, as this is the normal appearance for a person. I usually choose quite a large circular brush and simply do a few swift lines over the foreground of the image. And then I sit back, I save the image, I go to Save As, I enter a suitable name, e.g. now I'm going to save it as Realistic Man Pick 1, and I'm going to save that as a JPEG image, and I'm going to save it on my desktop so I can find it easily. Save the image, I can then close the editor, and now I can just view the image or send it to my friends.